Hey friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Because without you guys, man, I don't know, man, life would just be miserable. Now, my wife, my wonderful wife, has actually been working on some, getting his graphic artist who's been doing some renditions of Joe Boo, and she has some silhouettes of like a front profile, which is something I haven't had before, that I think are going to look really, really cool. So I can't wait to show you guys that when the artist is finished doing all that stuff. But and get ready to make some more Joe Boo t-shirts and things. But maybe I have some good news. Everything has been doom and gloom for our Cowboys. Everybody has literally left them for roadkill, that they are dead. Let's just look at next year. The season is over, blah, 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 blah. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's not over. In fact, something right now is looking better than it did at the beginning of the season. I pointed this out, like I do every year, but when you're looking at the schedule before the season, you're thinking about what a team did last year. In strength of schedule, I believe we had like the second toughest schedule in the NFL by last year's standards. But as we look at the NFL season, which has been crazy, I mean, the Colts were winning last night, and then here it is, Tennessee scores 2 touchdowns in the last 7 minutes of the game and ends up winning it. You look at New England leading the game and almost losing on a field goal to Tampa Bay and having to have a call reversed against the Jets to win. Our Cowboys having leads in the first half, giving them up in the second half. This season has been unpredictable. And a lot of teams that we thought were going to be good this year really aren't. And some of the ones we thought were going to be good are not quite as good as you would have thought. So when we looked at that schedule being one of the worst ones in the NFL, now you start re-examining it, it doesn't look quite so bad. For example, the Giants were thought to be the Super Bowl team, right? Chris Sims said that's the NFC pick for the Super Bowl. Yeah. But they're hot garbage. So that's another game that doesn't look quite so bad now. The Raiders, everybody thought the Cowboys versus Raiders game would be a Super Bowl preview game. But the Raiders on the scrap heap right now. Atlanta is 3-2, but could easily be 2-3 had a call not been changed against the Lions. Are they as scary as you thought they were last year? Julio Jones has been nicked up. Their defense can't hold leads. So they're not quite as bad as it looked. Because when you start looking at the schedule, you said, oh, man, we got Atlanta, we got Kansas City, we got Seattle, we got the Giants. Ah, shit. It's bad. Kansas City, that's going to be a tough out. We know that. But at least it's not at Arrowhead. And they do have some deficiencies. I won't say that we can win that one for sure, but it's the NFL. The Giants went to Denver and bitch slapped them. It's possible. Seattle's a team that peaked and had the Super Bowl years, but they've been picked apart over the last few years, and they're clearly not that same team. And we're not playing in Seattle. So as we look at the schedule, the cumulative record right now of all these teams is only 5.17. So right around 500. Not as bad as it looked when it was around 6 in the preseason. And some of these teams are going to get even worse as the season goes on. I mean, we've got the Chargers still on the schedule. We've got the 49ers. We've got the Giants on there. We've got the Redskins twice. You know, you've got some games you can win. And with the season being the way, good Lord, it's $15 to take the hot lanes from Springfield to Woodbridge. Literally 6 miles. $15 freaking. That's just crazy. Anyway, I digress. There are games in there you can win. 8-8 may make you make the playoffs this season in the NFC. 9-7, I think definitely be in the playoffs. So cheer up, fans. There's a lot of football left to play. 11 games, as a matter of fact. We go 8-3, we're golden. We go 7-4, we should be okay. So as always, friends, I'm Mark Holmes. It's Cowboy Joe Boo. I don't know if Michael is believing the hype or not, but I'll see you guys soon.